You know, it's really mind blowing that there's people that's still supporting the Democrat Party, man. Um, I sound a bit redundant, man. I keep repeating things over and over and over again, and sadly, it's falling on deaf ears. I want to ask you guys, man, to share this video, man. You know, share the video. Um, because what I see this happening in this country is insane. You got issues like Jackson, Mississippi, that's got that water crisis. You still have Flint, Michigan with problems. You have New York City, the violence and rent is skyrocketing like crazy. People are fleeing the states that they live in. And the thing that don't make sense to me at all is that people are fleeing California and New York to move to Republican states just to vote for the same people that created the problems where you fled from. Why? Why would you vote the same way you did when you from the place you fled from? Why would you still vote that way? Because apparently it's not working. You have Kathy Hochul that's soft on crime and disarming legal gun owners. And people are fleeing. And if you notice, a lot of these same politicians that's creating these environments, writing these laws, passing these laws, they're leaving the same state where they created all of this havoc. They're leaving, going to other places. Like you have the governor or the mayor of California left and went to Florida or Texas. So now they're fleeing to Florida and Texas, Republican states, getting away from the environment that they created themselves. And you're still there voting for them. I want you guys to watch two videos. Check this out.
That don't make no sense. I got $100 water bill I just paid, and I can't use the water. I am angry about this water crisis, because this don't make no sense. We ain't had no water for 2 months almost. So you can't afford to buy water when you're in a pizza come, and nobody on this side of town is giving away any water. All the water being given away is out here out there in South Jackson. I blame the city and the mayor. And everybody working downtown ain't doing their job.
No, you got to blame yourselves because this is only happening in the Black communities, in the Democratic Black communities. Blame yourselves because you keep voting the same people in office that's feeding you the same empty dreams. Every single time, Black people have to go through this. And you're complaining, talking about what people downtown are not doing, but yet these are the people that you voted. Stop voting Democrat.
Because every time we turn around, we have this problem. This don't make no sense.
How y'all doing? This is a message to all you New Yorkers. My question to y'all is, what are y'all still doing here? Honestly, what are y'all still doing here? Like, y'all don't get it? Oh, y'all don't get it, right? All right, let me give you a quick update. So basically, like, enable to work in New York, anywhere in the city, you gotta be this, right? You gotta be that to work anywhere in the city, right? So basically, y'all forced to take these shots. Not just that, but the rent out here is crazy. Like, one bedroom apartment in the Bronx. Listen to me. A one bedroom apartment in the Bronx runs about $1,800 to $2,000 a month, right? 5 flights of stairs, no elevator, in the hood, in the middle of nowhere, in the hood, in the Bronx, towards life anymore. Nobody gives a damn about you. Nobody, everybody's in secret competition with you. You have our young men out here robbing old folks. Like everything that's good is bad and everything that's bad is good, right? It's like upside down, or everything just got switched, right? Not just that, right? Let's not. It's like the Wild Wild West. Not just that, but also the drugs out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotten even worse. You know, ever since the opioid crisis, right? That we're still going through, right? With all the fentanyl out here in the streets, killing all our young men and women, and all the people hooked up on drugs and stuff like that. Uh, so that's another thing, right? Not just that, but the cost of living out here is like, as you can see, you go to the supermarket, everything has gone up all across the country. So imagine in New York or in these major cities, right? Where in New York it was already pretty expensive to live here prior pandemic. Then after everything with the inflation and everything going on, you could just imagine how much it is to for just the basic cost of living. Like,
Okay, you know who's going to benefit? You know who don't have to pay that high inflation? Do you know who don't have to worry about those high rent prices? The illegal immigrants. They're able to be bussed wherever they want to go in this country. There are some that's living in plush hotels. They're given free health care, free education. They don't even have to be innated. They don't have to be that. They're coming here and you see them getting off the bus, giving signs, you know, smiling, because now they're in America and they have a free place to live. Guess where your tax dollars are going? Your tax dollars are going to them, and it's going to the Ukraine. Biden is constantly sending billions of dollars over there instead of dealing with the crisis that's in Flint, Michigan, that's in Mississippi, that's in California, that's in New York. But guess what? Those politicians don't have to worry about that. Look what Governor Hochul is doing. She had just got done saying for Republicans, she said that Republicans are not welcome in New York and said that we should leave. Right now, a lot of your Democrats that's in California, New York, that's in New York. You got families that's conservatives. She's telling your family members that they are not welcome because they are not on their side. See, so the Democrats are creating this problem. They created this problem. And things are going to get worse as long as you keep voting them into office. When are you going to get tired of having to deal with this? Are you that committed and dedicated to the Democrat Party? Do you hate the Republicans that much? Do you hate Trump that much? And Biden is using the same talking points. He's talking about fund the police. And then in the same breath, he's talking about how blacks have to tell their kids to put their hands on the steering wheel, making mockery of you. And you out there cheering and supporting him to keep him in office, to continue suffering. We're living in perilous times. Joe Biden. So, hey, listen, this is on y'all, right? Again, it's like, it makes no sense. Why are you guys complaining? And you're going to keep voting these same demons into office. It makes no sense to me.